Oh gosh. All right. So for right now, it is just me. Demi Fallon has unfortunately had to take the day off because life has been lifing, and we are here. Link has been sent to the Discord, so anybody that is up and ready to join in, come on in. Uh so, but until everybody gets in, uh we'll play a little bit of music, get me hyped up. I'm gone, mask on, heart locked in. You call my name from the smoke, I come through, fists up, grin. Black car sliding on the block, I know you're feared by sight. One bad night, one last shot, then I turn it back to light. Hold on, I'm almost there. Hold on, I cut through it. I'm your midnight hero, right? What's up, Harley?
Hello.
Hey. Oh, that sounds much better.
Mhm. Yeah, I got a new
Oh,
mic.
nice.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
it first thing this morning. I was nervous. I thought I wasn't going to come in on time. I was so nervous. I was just like, oh, come on, FedEx. Don't miss me now, right now. Come on, FedEx.
Oh, nothing to be nervous about. I mean, it's just the internet. That's all.
Yeah.
Nothing about just the entire world. I mean, hell, it's fine. It's fine. No pressure.
Yeah.
So, how have you been? Because I saw something just a little bit ago that that straight up I was like, I gotta talk to Harley about this because I saw this. It's a game. It's called
Uh-oh.
about what is it? The hell is it? Escape the Back Rooms.
Yeah.
It is based off that movie.
Yeah, the movie is based off the game.
Oh my god! All right. So the game actually looks pretty decent. It looks fun. It looks like it's really scary. The movie from the trailer looks like it is
Hot garbage.
um what's a nice way to say
Hot garbage.
just hot garbage dog shit. What's a nice way of saying that?
Absolutely. That movie was terrible.
Let's see. Made money here. Let me try. I'll send you. Let me send you a link. Let me try to send you to the Discord. Hang on.
Yo.
Hey. What's happening, Means?
What's up?
No.
Uh-oh.
No, Harley got a new mic. It's a little bit better than it's better than it was last week. So
Okay.
it's cool.
Yeah.
Hey.
Cool. What's going on?
Persona 5 is about to piss me off. Ooh, that game.
What's going on with it?
So why is that?
Okay. So on the side stories, they have special events. You know, sometimes it'll be Persona 3, Persona 2. This time it is what's called a Vocaloid. A Vocaloid is like AI singer, pretty much.
Okay.
And this is the most annoying thing in the world. Just all you hear is her messing up the theme song every time you turn the game on.
Oh Lord. Okay, I get it.
It's terrible.
Now that's annoying. I know that's annoying. Oh, you know what? That would trigger. Oh, somebody had to catch a fade on that one for me. So eventually,
And Persona 3 was so cool. They had like a little jazz hip hop thing going on. It was so
Mm-hmm.
cool. The theme song was amazing.
okay.
And then you get to this, and it's just like, what the fuck? Who signed up for this? Who? I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Who signed up for this?
Send that email real quick.
So,
Just be like, you know what?
so where do
Y'all had it
I
right
click that
last
to
time.
unsubscribe? So where do I go to unsubscribe?
Right. Like, how do I get out of this?
Let's see.
But man,
Hold up.
I kept trying to like get things together so I can get on yesterday. Every time I did, I got two little ones wanting to run around. So they
So you had to be in a
pretty much.
you had to be
Pretty
in,
much.
all
I'm
right, so
like, all
May
right.
Money, I think I sent you a link through Instagram. So check that out and you should be good.
Oh, what's this?
And
Hmm.
and so I was talking with Harley about the game Escape the Back Rooms.
Okay.
And I just found it because she told me about going to see the movie because the movie was bad and apparently she needed to traumatize me. So we're there, and apparently I'm willingly going to be traumatized over this movie.
Okay. Hold on. And what's the name of it? Let me look at it.
It's called Escape the Back Rooms.
Okay, I see the game, but you're talking about going to see the movie.
Yeah, because I just found the game because only reason I knew about it is because Harley told me about the movie. I didn't know it was a game. I didn't even know the movie was based off a game. So
Okay.
oh man.
Hold on, man. Skip this damn ad.
But yeah, it's like paper mache head and
Okay.
ketchup on the floor. Very high schoolers made this. Very high schoolers made this. And they put some money behind it.
So
Oh
congratulations
yeah.
for them for doing it. You know,
yeah, I'm definitely going to see that.
like on paper and everything, it sounds like it's a good movie. You know, something scary. You know what I'm saying? On paper, it sounds like a good movie, right? Because strange doorway in a basement, it leads to all kinds of weird places and shit. And there's all kind of monsters, and it leads out. It sounds like interesting. Kind of horror movie that mess with your head.
Right. Yeah, so I'm all for that. Like again, I like a horror movie that does more than just blood and gore. Like it actually has a bit of suspense to it too.
Right. That's what it seems like is this one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna watch it. Harley says it sucks. I'm gonna trust your judgment.
Don't say I didn't want
I've said so far. I'm gonna trust your judgment. I'm going in knowing that is bad. Okay. I'm going in knowing that is bad. Same thing with Avatar. Okay.
Which
going in-
Avatar?
the
You talking
newest
about
one.
like
The newest
the
one.
blue
Fire-
people Avatar,
The
or
blue Avatar, yeah. The blue people
Okay.
Avatar, Fire and Ash, not Avatar,
Okay.
Fire Nation, Aang, not that Avatar. I mean
Okay.
that movie Avatar, that was bad. In my Shyamalan, that one was bad. Okay,
That was real bad. But nah, I didn't see the new Avatar just because I'm tired of looking at
All blue people.
looking at people play basically black people or people of color instead of just putting people of color in it, or like
Just-
a 3D. What's this? Now high definition version of Fern Gully.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
I mean, visually, it looked good, but
visually
I
it's great.
I don't wanna go see it.
Visually it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But just like you said, it's all blue people are basically black people, and the white people, which the sky people,
Right.
are the ones coming to colonize and raid everything. So that's I've only heard that story before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, I'm good with that. I don't need that.
Yeah. So it was
Finish
a
story.
movie that was made.
The director actually got in trouble for that.
For what?
But we know it.
He got in trouble
Trust me,
for
Who the director for Backrooms or
Or Avatar?
Avatar?
No, for Avatar.
Oh yeah,
He got in trouble because he said this is what indigenous people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he said this is what he felt like indigenous people should have done.
Yeah.
Or something to that effect. It was bad, and I haven't watched a single movie since.
Again, visually, it looked great.
Yeah,
that was it.
Art style of the movie is wonderful. It
Yes.
really is, but the ethics behind it and what it basically steals from, I'm not. I can't support it.
And I'm not a fan of that. No, but otherwise, it looks great. It looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Bear, you want to get on our Discord? You can find myself anywhere on social media, Angry IT Nerd, Instagram, TikTok, where I'm at, Blue Sky. Send me a message and I will and I'll shoot you a link to the Discord. You can hop in and then join a panel next week. So, but not that good of a movie. Not that good of a movie.
Talking about the Avatar movies?
No. Like the first one was good. The second one was not. The third one was a little bit better, but it's still not good. So,
yeah, the first one good for the time. The second one, I was just like, okay. And I didn't even go see the third one. Just wasn't interested.
No, don't. Just one is way too long because it's like 4 hours.
I'm not.
It's way too goddamn long.
Yeah, I'm not. We good on that. Like we real good on that. I'm not.
No, don't waste your time or your effort or anything to go see it, because that's the reason why it went straight to Disney Plus streaming. That's the same thing as like when Blockbuster was out. The straight to video, straight to DVD, straight to video, straight to VH. Yeah, that's what this is.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Ain't
so
nothing I need to go see.
ain't no need to waste your time on it. Like if you saw the first one, it's like Men's Health magazine. The first you get one issue, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
Same thing, different font. That's all.
every time.
But this Backrooms though, I think I'm gonna check this out because it looks like it's slightly better than Avatar. Because it's got 87% on Rotten Tomatoes, so take that with a grain of salt.
I'm about to say, yeah, definitely gotta take that with a grain of salt.
Or at least I do, anyways.
Nah, I've never been a fan of anything that Rotten Tomatoes is like, oh, this is 27%. Then I go see it, and I'm like, man, this feels like 75, 80.
Yeah,
pretty damn good.
Right, and I noticed that with Rotten Tomatoes is that so many movies that they say, oh, this is the greatest movie, blah blah blah, and then I look at this is the drizzling shits.
Right, this is a movie.
So
shit.
yeah, I'll take that with a grain of salt. So I'm gonna check this movie out, but I'm gonna wait because it's in theaters now. I'm gonna wait till it comes out on streaming because I don't believe in going out to theaters because COVID had me spoiled, because I know now they could just go to streaming, and it's just bullshit that I had to get put on pants and go out and see a movie when I know they could just stream right to my house.
I hear you and I understand. I personally cannot agree with that though. I like the movie experience just because like I like movies. I like the art behind it. So I like the production of it. So going to the movie theater and getting like the full sound spectrum, being able to see it on the big screen.
No, I understand that. I get that. And I understand that. I understand, you go into IMAX and you get to like one of the ones where it's full immersion experience where parts where it's on the sea in seas or something like that, and where it rocks back and forth and you see like those. I get that full experience, all for that. I personally just don't want to put on pants to do that. I mean, that's just me. If I could do that and just not have to put on pants and not have to deal with people, I'd have the perfect movie going experience. But every time that somebody always has to talk through the movie, and that just irritates me. And all this stuff, this is just a personal thing for me. It's a personal thing for me. That's all. So
yeah,
because I mean, I same thing when I was in. To a point, I do love the movie going experience, getting the popcorn and the butter and, the sticky floors and all that shit like that. Love that. All right. Do. But then there's just some times where just, you know what? I'd just rather be at home. That's just me.
I get you. I get you. Like I said, I have my reasons
you'd rather be at home. Then go to the theater and see the new Evil Dead, the Evil Dead Rises.
Now, see, if I go on to pay for it, I'm going to watch it. All right. So the problem is that sometimes when I'm watching something, I want to pause so I can go pack a bowl, or I need to go pee, or I need something to eat, and I need to be able to pause so I can do that. I can't do that when I'm out in the theater.
It kind of sounds like excuses to me. How does this just sound like excuses to me? Like you can use the bathroom before you go to the.
This is part of it, sir. This is part of my bitch assness, okay?
We're gonna admit that.
Bitch assness. Okay.
I'm the wrong one to tell that to, because now I'm like, oh, you's a bitch ass person because you ain't got to go to the movie. Stop being a
No,
bitch and go to the movie.
I fully understand and I embrace my bitch assness. Okay. I'm not like, like with Demi falling to where I'm like, no, I'm not a bitch. No,
Hold on, hold on,
am.
hold
Yes.
on. He ain't here. We can't talk about how much of a bitch he is. He ain't here to defend himself.
No, but I fully own and understand on my bitch assness. You know?
Tragic.
Mm-hmm.
Tragic. Said he won't want
So
to. We could be like,
everything.
yo, we going to the
Because
movies and all like
because I'm
literally
lazy.
like the whole group just get up and we go see
Because I'm lazy.
anything. And you ain't want to get up with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm lazy. Yes. Yeah. I'll zoom that shit in if
You know
I
what?
can.
That's terrible.
Exactly.
That's
That's
terrible.
terrible. That's terrible.
I know.
But you know what? It's
You're not telling me
also
anything I don't know. I know. I know this. Okay.
and everything just be like, you're supposed to go out to such and such, but angry IT nerd was like, nah, I gotta put on pants. I ain't going. It's a
Mm-hmm.
Basically, yeah.
gathering of niggas.
Basically, yeah.
And you're gonna be like, nah.
Now if I get a shorts on, yeah, all right, then I'll be there.
Hey, shit, you know that.
I gotta put on pants. Mm-mm.
Lord.
But that's my confession on my bitch ass. So there's that. Matter how you look, judge me all you want. I do not care. We do not care.
I mean, it's good that you own up to it. It's good that you know where you like.
Exactly. So
Mm-hmm.
one day I know if I want to get over my bitch
We
assness,
see
and
the
I know
way.
what I need to do to get over my bitch assness, and I can do that. You know, first step is admitting that you are a bitch ass.
That is the first step. That is the first step. Of course, though, you have to take step 2 and get over that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. And once I'm ready to fix my bitch assness, then it will be fixed.
All right. We gonna come back to it. I'm gonna ask again, and we're gonna find out if did you get over that? Did you get over your bitch?
And that's fair. And I expect that. I fully expect that. And that's a fair question. Because I would ask the same thing too. So
I mean, we gonna ask Demi Fallon that when he come back through. Just be like, hey, you ever stop being a bitch and go see these movies, play these games?
I mean,
But again, like we can't talk
we,
about him.
we know he's not going to. We know he's not going to. You know that's just
Mm-hmm.
that's him.
Nope.
That's him.
He just won't.
No, he won't. He won't. And I know if you hearing this, man, yeah, we talking shit about you. We're done talking shit about me. Now we're talking shit about you. So there's that. I mean, we're not fully done talking shit about me. I'm going to circle back around to my bitch ass. It's going to come back up eventually. I know this.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the moment.
I'm fine, and I'm fully prepared for it.
I'm waiting on the moment. These conversations, as soon as I hear a certain word or a sentence, that was it.
You bitch ass. You bitch ass. You sure about that? Because you sure about that? Because you kind of a bitch ass.
To take the heat off of you, I'll admit mine.
Oh no, we don't want to admit it. Just
to take the heat off of you, I'll admit mine. Because my son made me feel stupid so bad.
All right, what's yours?
I'll never forget it. I was playing Resident Evil 4. And I think it was 4. I can't remember. And my son is a baby, mind you. He's a baby. He shouldn't even be watching me play this, but I was young. Okay. So I would sit in the little car seat and play the game with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
It gets to the part where Jill is running from the spiders. I screamed so loud. Y'all, I paused the game and I turned around and my son is looking at me and verbatim, this is literally what he's thinking. Verbatim, this is what he's thinking. What in the hell is wrong with you? Why are you screaming? What is wrong with you? And I felt so bad. I just cut the whole game off. I haven't finished that game yet. I haven't finished that
But
game
no.
yet.
So and hey, you have
He's
yours,
now
and
he's now 5. I haven't finished that game.
I get it.
Oh my
I
god.
get it. Because yours is very much like mine. Except I was playing Resident Evil 2. And giant
Wasn't always
spiders
Resident
just showed
Oh,
up on screen, and I was just like, you know what? We good here. I don't need to play this no more. I don't
Wasn't
need to have
always
that
Resident
vision.
Evil. Wasn't
hmm
always Resident Evil.
It always. And it was my first time playing that. It was storming outside. I was already
Oh,
kind of messed up because of that, because that's the whole environment
oh,
of that game.
oh, you played in the wrong environment.
hmm
Yeah, me and my cousins got a good little. I mean, they got a good laugh out of
So,
me.
yeah, Dragon, Resident Evil 4 original one, yeah. Yeah.
That spider did it for me. It's like, I don't need to see that. However, I will have my
But
initial
also,
fear of a spider, but then I will go and continue to make it unalive.
and for me, so the only game that ever gave me a jump scare was Resident Evil. The very first one. The very first one when you walk in and then the dog pops out from
Mm-hmm.
that glass. Shit. Okay. Had to pause that for a second. Hold up.
See,
All
It's good
right.
when
no.
like games give you a good jump scare.
That was the only time I got a jump scare from Resident Evil. Past that, I was like, okay, now I know what I'm dealing with.
Silent
This one
Hill. Never get.
was that first 5 minutes of walking in
I think the worst
that
jump scare I
first
ever had was
Resident
Silent
Evil.
Hill. Any of them.
Oh, Silent Hill.
See, Silent Hill, okay.
Okay,
Okay.
I can
Yeah.
see that. I can see that. I can see.
Silent
Yeah,
Hill will there's plenty of them.
yeah. Silent Hill will mess you up.
I don't know what this new one that's coming out though. Again,
Yeah.
it's I gotta play it. I gotta play it. Play it at night
Mhm.
on stream for sure. Because if I'm gonna be scared, everybody else gonna be scared with me.
So as you trying to prove you're not a bitch ass?
Oh no, that ain't gonna. Games ain't never did it for me.
No, I'm just saying playing it at that specific time.
Oh
at
no, it's
night.
just set the mood.
This-
It's setting the mood. Clearly, I did it playing Resident Evil. Yeah, it just
That's
sets the
fair.
mood at that point.
All right, that's fair.
Now, if something happened in game, such as a giant spider, then yeah,
Oh.
that y'all will see it.
Sound like you reliving some shit right there. Just you got some PTSD moment of a giant spider.
Oh, I mean, in all actuality, in real actual life, like I am definitely afraid of spiders, and I have very good reason. But video games, like once they come out, like it's that initial scare, and it's just like, oh, hey, we can murder this one though.
So, okay, that's all I need to know.
Right.
Stay on my toes. Okay, this ain't the slow moving zombies. These
Yeah, they
they
got
come out of
8.
nowhere.
They got
They come out
6
of nowhere.
extra
And
legs.
they'll come out of nowhere and fuck you up quick.
That's like that. I don't know if y'all played it, the Harry Potter games. Like early in when you go into the forest and you got to go against some spiders. The moment I learned
Mhm.
spells that was fire and ice, I was just like having fun. Every time I saw one, even because you could keep the combo going before they actually hit the ground, and that was it. So I just be lighting them and doing all kind of little charms or whatever, just being like revenge for every spider that ever scared me.
No, nice.
And then I never really
I
got
give
too
you
much
that.
further than that because I started playing something else. I never did finish that game or got far at all.
Oh,
Just
then
kept killing those spiders.
yeah.
It was so fun.
Like I said, I would say I'm not scared of spiders, but I do have a very healthy respect for spiders. And in Skyrim, throughout random parts in a forest, you'll just see giant spiders. Just
I saw a screenshot of
popping out
that
of
and
them.
said I will never play it. I legit, my homies was like, "Hey, we need to get on Skyrim." I was like, "Oh, all right, cool." I looked it up.
and,
That was one of the first things
and
I saw, and I was like, "No, I ain't playing that shit."
just gigantic spiders. And then you'll get to like certain like caves or
Mhm.
like certain like dwarf like a dwarf compounds,
Yeah,
and you'll see a big open area and a giant spider will just come from the ceiling and like bigger than the
no
ones you
parts
see
of
in the forest. They're just absolutely gigantic monstrous spiders.
no parts of that.
And I'm like, no thank you.
Yeah, I don't want no part of that.
Said no thank you.
Shit, that's even like the very first Gears of War game when you're going against the locusts and they got like the big crab leg spider looking enforcer things that you got to fight.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
First time I saw one of them and I was like, oh, we have guns.
That there's
That thing is the size of Godzilla and we got guns with chainsaws. How? But
so
still played it. It was worth it.
oh
Oh, Harley is
there we
going
go.
and she's back.
All right,
She
she's back now.
teleported. She went from one side to the next.
Probably like Nightcrawler up in this motherfucker. She went Nightcrawler on us.
Ooh, speaking, is you watching X-Men?
It's out.
No, season 2 start tomorrow.
Oh, I thought it was. I was about to say, oh my god. I thought it started
tomorrow.
today. I was like, oh shit, we about to end this motherfucker out right now. Let me go.
We get 3 episodes tomorrow, and I'm excited.
Uh-huh. Oh yes. Look here, man. I've been waiting on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting on this one because since the first season, and that shit just it blew me away. Because here's the thing, and while I love the original one that came out in '97, I'm more of a fan of a connecting storyline. Now, while it's cool that each one of them was their own kind of self-contained story, that's fine, but I love like an ongoing long storyline.
Technically,
And
97, like they tried to pitch it where like every episode was its own thing, but they were more connected. If you go back and rewatch it, you will see where a lot of episodes did actually do connect with other stuff. And
yeah,
it wasn't more like One Piece was like to be continued, but every episode did link right in. It was more cohesive in 97. Like that, I fully agree with you though. It was definitely more cohesive in 97. Or in the 97 remake. But I love the storytelling. I love the tone of the show. Like it's not just something you would see on Super Friends. Like it legitimately had, like you said, ongoing things with it. But I also love the fact that they referenced good story arcs in the comics. And even if they made subtle changes, it was still worth doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will say, just as I loved how they kind of kept the style of the art that they did, but definitely added with the animation part of it to make it a lot more fluid and a lot more smooth, especially with Scott Summers and the very first fight scene that we see with Scott Summers and him using, the eye beams in
the
a
correct
whole
way.
completely different way than what we've seen in the original run of the X-Men, where it's just shoot at.
Right, like they put respect on Slim's name because I got tired. I got tired of seeing everybody talk about Cyclops is weak. Oh, he's G. I was like, y'all niggas ain't never read comics. Like Cyclops is
So
he
it's-
ain't OP, but he
Cyclops ain't no bitch.
right.
Yeah, I mean,
Like Cyclops, he's pretty much like he's like the Malcolm X of the X-Men, specifically of like the mutant nation. Cause he's like, nah, we doing this. He done went toe to toe with Captain America plenty of times just on issues being like when
oh, we're
I think
talking
the
X-Men
Phoenix,
97 Dragon.
yeah, when
But
like the Phoenix in the comics was coming back and Captain America was like, we just want to come here to make sure that nothing goes wrong. And Cyclops was like, nah, bro, like this is bringing the mutant nation back. Like we done had a hard hit.
said
And
we
he was
good.
like, you're too close to this. Cyclops like, nah, nigga, you ain't close enough.
So, right?
I was like, oh my God, yes.
It's like, I mean,
And just
the
seeing
simple
that
fact
was
is like just
good.
how they he uses, the I beams, the way
Right.
you would
And
think
then
that
the
it's
way that
supposed to be
he
used.
used it. Because again, his optic blasts aren't heat vision. Like it is concussive force. You just got punched by light.
Right.
But like seeing him use it to maneuver himself around, and it's like you see this in the comics, but you can only illustrate but so much.
Right.
And then seeing it on screen and having somebody who actually knows what to do or understand, like, hey, these are how they would actually use their powers. It's way more than just, like you said, shoot out of the eye.
Like just shoot at, yeah. Instead of, when he's jumping out of a plane, he doesn't have a parachute, but you know what? I ain't worried about it. I beam and slow down until he got to the ground. Yeah. And then maneuvering around with the I beam, like, you would think he should. And then it's like, wait, when he wants to actually stable and hit his target, then boom, plants himself, shoot. He wants to move and he moves. And I love that. But little like details like that,
I mean, even Storm, like everyone's entrance for 97 was dope. Because when Storm came into the picture and off rip, they was just like Omega level threat. Okay, cool. Y'all have acknowledged that she is an Omega level mutant. Second, the difference between like even the electricity coming from her eyes, like her bioelectricity being yellow, and then seeing the natural electricity from like the planet was blue, showing that difference in there to turning the sand to glass. Like,
yeah,
respect.
So yeah, absolutely.
And going through Nightcrawler's teleportation and seeing it from like Wolverine's perspective of how fast they were moving through that the little dimension. So all you just see is colors flying everywhere. And it's like
it's the colors, and then there are colors in there, and it's like we see it on the outside, and just the little thing like that is like the coolest thing would be, what would it look like if we saw how Nightcrawler teleports from his point of view.
Like just going the extra step to do that.
Absolutely. And when that season ended, the only thing I was mad about was the season ended. And the only thing I'm madder about is that it took so long for the second season.
Yeah, I didn't like the ending either.
I love the way it ended. I love the way it ended because I love what is coming next.
I'm mad that it took so long for the second season. That's the only thing I'm mad about.
They could have took longer, and it came back better.
I mean, but I'm okay with it taking this long, as long as they got everything, all the details of it worked out, went through fine-tooth comb.
From what I read online,
right? They dot all the I's, crossed all the T's, and the lowercase J's. You know what I mean?
They said that this is really good. And good so much that they've already got the next 2 seasons lined up and working on them. So they're not in your case, they're not. It's not going to take as long for the next season to come out. They're thinking about doing it where every year or every year and a half is going to be a new season. So these stories are going to keep going and going. And again, for like individuals who've read the comics, if they keep the same track from they're doing the show that are heavily based on the comic runs, I hope they
Right.
do one storyline specifically just because of how things have ended for season 1 and for what may happen in season 2 from, again, a lot of official little things that they've released about it.
Right. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
But
I
I
mean,
do know
it'll work too,
that
because every time we stream, we can talk about the episode just before the next day and be fresh in the brain for the new episode.
yeah, I know that animation on it takes a very, very long time. I know this. So that's why I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm okay with it because that's why I was so in awe
You can't rush
of that.
perfection.
Oh no.
Nah.
Because as someone who does 3D animation, I do understand the process, how long it takes to render out a scene, and especially if it's a whole complete 30, 45 hour, 2 hour long animated joint. You know what I'm saying? I
See,
know
you
how
do
long that shit
3D.
takes. I know how
I've done
difficult it
animation
is.
with from like, each page. Yeah, that takes long. Like I could have
Yeah.
something. It may have had me about maybe 500 frames, and it's only a couple of seconds worth of footage. And that's
Exactly.
even if I put it at 12 frames per second or do it at 24 frames per second, it's not going to change that much time in between it. So yeah, it takes a lot.
Right. And the fact that they're taking the time with it to do that and went through, how smooth the animation was. Again, X-Men 97, love it. That's just little things about like that.
The animation and the fact that they're doing the characters right by what they actually are.
Yes.
Those
Yes.
things alone have me to where I'm just like, I really enjoy this.
Yeah. So like I walked in with my expectations kind of high. I generally don't try to because I always get disappointed. But knowing just like how 90s the original one was, and I rewatched it just kind of get myself that nostalgia fact, the whole nostalgia thing of the original one before the first season dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, this is it. This is what the streets need. The streets need this. The streets been needing this for decades. Like this is what we need.
Oh yeah, definitely needed that one. So I can't wait. I cannot wait. I don't even know what time the episodes drop. If they do it just like before, where I think they drop around 12 o'clock, literally the day of. So I would never stay up to midnight to watch. I always just like, watch it the next day. But if I can wake up in the morning and it's already uploaded, that's gonna be the first thing I watch.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm gonna do. That is what I'm gonna do. So he says, "What a quote, Kratos, keep your expectations low and you'll never be disappointed."
Exactly.
That is true.
That is very true. I forgot what I saw on. They didn't say those words specifically, but they was like, if you don't have expectations, you ain't got nothing that's gonna really disappoint.
You go in with no expectations, can't be disappointed.
That's right.
I went into the mistake of going in high expectations on this, and I was thoroughly, that my expectations were met.
And then first season, I went in with excitement, and that was it. I was just like, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen, and then every episode just was good. So by the time it ended, I was like, season 2, the only expectation that I have is that it's just good. It doesn't have to be better than season 1. It just needs to be good.
Good, yeah.
Like if it's good, I am great.
But
Maybe they'll take some inspiration
oh,
to
I'm
make
waiting
some
on
better
this.
movies.
Mm. Yeah, because
True, true, true.
yeah, them last was it last three phases? They tried to do too much behind the scenes, and
Hmm.
they ain't really give freedom to the people who needed to make it.
Mm-hmm.
But they gon' I think they in terms of the movies, I really do think that the movies are actually gonna be a lot better than than a lot of the talk is, because a lot of movies weren't all that bad either. Like people said the Marvels was really, really bad. It technically really, really wasn't. Thor was horrible. Thor
Yeah,
was
Thor was terrible.
Thor
yeah,
was
Thor was
bad.
That
horrible.
was bad.
That
That was
Thor was
rough.
bad.
they really could have just
That
been
was,
like, hey,
Like
let's
Thor,
not release this one
like,
and start over.
like
Especially
Thor,
when
I
you
had the
messed
power of
up
rewatching it.
Gore. Like Gore, the original story with Gore the God Butcher was really good. And then you go and watch that movie and it's just like this is not
So this is not it.
anything that needs to be watched ever again.
Like this is like I thought the first Thor, it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was a drizzling shits.
Yep.
The third one was
mm-hmm.
good,
Yep.
and the fourth one was even worse than the drizzling shits. I never
Yep.
thought that it would be. I never thought the second one would be the type of way, um, not at the bottom, but number four is at the bottom. Number two
The
is like second from the bottom. What about
yeah, like
staring at the bottom?
those two are just they're definitely not rewatchable. Like after watching it the first time, and if you made it through the whole movie, you don't go through a second time to rewatch. Like even if I wanted to rewatch all of the MCU from the beginning, I'm skipping those Thor movies.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to see them.
So don't need to see those, and I don't need to see Iron Man 3.
Iron Man
Don't
3
need,
is not my favorite either.
and
Wait, which one is Iron Man 3? Hold on.
Iron Man 3
Iron Man
was the
3 is
one where they had
the
the
Iron Patriot and had all
extremist
and the
armor.
extremists, yeah, the extremist armor. Where they brought it the Mandarin,
Ooh.
the Mandarin.
Oh,
Now,
yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, yeah.
That was bad.
the
Mhm.
way that
Yeah.
they did the Mandarin throughout the MCU, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it because
Now
you
the
had
real
the
Mandarin or Trevor
no, I'm
Slattery.
talking about just like overall when you look at the whole story all together
Oh
from when
yeah,
you're
yeah,
first introduced to him, and it's
yeah.
just like
It's like,
that's
wait,
that
that's the Mandarin,
right. And I even remember
and
if you think back
I,
to like back in the day or just now, like the Mandarin, the name
Mhm.
itself is racist. Like
yeah,
it really is. So when they
like
took that route of putting somebody there that wasn't Asian, I was like, okay, I don't see what
like
they're
I
doing, but
like to me, I thought it was like okay, because I was so used to the Ten
mhm.
Rings. I said okay, they're going a different route, and instead going a more less supernatural route, and say okay,
Yeah,
this is just guy. He is a terrorist, and he is
mhm.
going to and calling his army the Ten Rings Army. It's like okay,
Yeah, like
all right,
they
okay, I
they
can
took they
okay.
took like I said that the space aspect out of it for the rings and grounded it and agreed. I thought that was dope.
So, yeah, because I was like Mandarin, and then I thought I said okay, all right, I can
That's the thing. I was trying to
okay,
figure
okay,
it out, but
all
then
right,
after
and then
seeing
after a
Shang
while, I
Chi,
was like, yeah,
yeah, when you saw Shang Chi, and it was just like, oh,
it's like,
that's the story
oh,
behind who the
that's the man.
10 rings actually are,
It's like
where the 10
oh
rings come from, and
yeah,
then
and
they
then it's like
basically just stole the
oh
name and made
right,
them to be something that they technically are but aren't. So yeah,
yeah,
like I liked that whole spin on the Mandarin.
No, definitely, I agree. I agree on that one. And just when they introduced like the actual Mandarin, and he was like, and sort of like he spoke of like a lot of the grievances that a lot of people had. It's like, doesn't even look like me. And why do you call me a fruit? It's like
again, I like when you know they address those things from just back in the day, where it's just like, yo, this shit was actually really racist. Y'all might want to give him something that disrespectful.
Could give him something like that, and then when I thought that was just hilarious. Is that when he addresses like, why do you even call me a fruit? I'm not even a fruit. Mm-hmm. What is this? Call me a Mandarin.
Right.
And again, Shang-Chi that's one of the movies I really, really enjoy. From Marvel.
Yeah, that one was good. And that director is also doing the next Spider-Man movie. So it makes me more excited for the next Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially since I finished Spider-Noir.
And I haven't even finished Noir yet.
I would say Spider-Noir, it is the perfect show for Nicolas Cage.
It is.
Because anybody's ever heard what I've ever said about Nicolas Cage? Nicolas Cage is an actor that in a bad movie, he's a good actor. In a good movie, he's a bad actor. This show is perfect for him. Because at the parts where he needs to overact, it is perfect. And the parts where he needs to just keep it deadpan, it is the perfect vehicle for Nicolas Cage.
Like it really is.
But oh my God. And with that, we come to the end of the show. It's at noon. I'm hungry. I'm going to get some food. So
it's time for that lunch.
It's time for the lunch. Yes, sir. So this has been fun. Talking a little bit about gaming, my bitch assness. Next week, we'll focus on Demi Fallon's bitch assness. And
he'll be back for us to talk shit about him.
Yeah, and eventually.
Yeah, because he made me watch the damn Digimon and
we're gonna find, and eventually, one day we'll find out what means bitch assness. His bitch assness area is.
I mean,
you got one somewhere.
I kind of said it. If you didn't catch it, that's on you. It ain't being repeated.
Fair enough. All right. Who is this texting me? Goddamn. Oh, no, it's not an ex-girlfriend or something. What the hell? Anyways. All right, Joe. We'll see you all next week. We'll talk more gaming. And take care.